Had 50 rushing, almost about 48 rushing yards, 24 long. I mean, which that's actually been the most surprising thing about Geno Smith this year. He's been pretty mobile under center. I feel like he's actually given us. There were some designed runs. There was one in the first half. Remember when he on a QB draw and then he kind of high stepped the defender. You didn't see that much designed runs for Russell Wilson last year. Like you're seeing designed runs for Geno Smith, and you're seeing him, making some really good decisions during those designed runs.
Yeah, and I think that kind of just also has to do with the fact that when you look at what it means to be a franchise quarterback, and I say that like with some sarcasm, because I feel like some of these guys, when they get their money, they start to play differently. It's like preserve themselves, or like I've already, like Russell Wilson, the minute he got his money, and I think he wanted to keep his body safer, which is good. Like you should, right? Like don't get me wrong. There's a reason Tom Brady's played this long. So he kept his body safe, and Aaron Rodgers keeps his body safe. So does all these quarterbacks. But like, there still needs to be the element of a quarterback who's willing to make the right calls, right? I think that's what's cool with Geno Smith right now. He's in this like trying to prove himself mode. So he's willing to put his body on the line. He's going to make the right runs when he has to. He's going to make the right throws when he has to. And there's not much of this like managing his own self.
Right. But you know what's the irony behind that? Like, wouldn't you want to maybe be a little more safe so your body doesn't get hurt so you get paid?
You know what I mean? You're not going to get paid unless you play good. Geno Smith's 32 years old. He's not going to get paid unless he actually fucking does it.
Really good. Yeah, I know. But then if you also be, unfortunately, knock on wood, gets really injured, he's also not getting paid. So it's like, it's definitely a risk, right? I guess what you're saying is you got to take a really big risk if he wants to actually see a big contract before the end of his career.
Yeah, which he's probably not going to get.
No, I don't think so. Even with us, I mean, I think franchise tags or 3-year deal. He's never going to get a 7-year, 8-year deal for $120 million.
But he makes good money. Like, don't sleep on how much money he makes.
I have no idea. What is his?
Take a guess. I think I know.
I'm going to say 1 year, 9.5.
Not that good.
Not that good.
Let's see. This year, his base salary plus roster bonus plus pre-game roster bonus plus workout bonus. They did a lot of bonuses to get. He made $3.5 million 1 year.
Okay, man, that's a steal for what the production he's been giving us.
Yeah, but he's also had like a long career. So he made 4 years, $5 million on the Jets. Signed with the Giants for 1 year, $1.2 million. Chargers 1 year, $1 million. Seahawks for $850, $870, $1.1, $1.2, and $3.5. So he's made a good $10 million, $15 million in his career. But that's a steal for $3.5 million this year.
Yeah, I know, man. But it's unbelievable. Like I'm just looking at it right now. He has the highest completion percentage in the whole NFL of starters. His 108.1 rating is third to only Josh Allen at 109.1 and Tua at 109.9. Like the production for $3.5 million that we're getting from Geno Smith, he's been an absolute steal.
Yeah, it's insane actually. I don't know. I mean, he's the type of dude that if you told me we're rolling with him for another year or two, I might not be upset if you get him for say, hey, Geno, we're going to give you $6 million, a 2-year, $12 million contract. So if we do find a young guy that happens to work, you might be a backup making $6 million, or you're just going to be our quarterback making $6 million a year. That's probably a win-win for both sides.
Right. And, in general, he has a long season left to prove himself, right? I mean, the rest of his season, and he's 32 years old. He's younger than Russell Wilson. He has the rest of his season to prove. Is he a 3-4 year quarterback in Seattle, or is it just one and done?
Or somewhere.
He's a free agent after this season.
Hear me out. Russell Wilson, like you said, is 32 or 34. Sorry, he's 34. Russell Wilson's 2 years older and he got a 5-year contract. If you tell me, let's say you have a fucking great roster like the Tampa Bay Bucks, okay, or even maybe they're not. That's a good example. Like a Steelers, okay, or who else is a good roster? Like let's say Jimmy Garoppolo now got hurt too, and they have the 49ers roster, and Trey Lance is hurt and Garoppolo's hurt. Would they be willing to give Geno Smith like $6 million, $7, $8 million for like 1 year and just like come in and like you with the roster, with the Seahawks roster, you might have won 8, 9 games. You might win 11 games with
Man,
our roster.
someone will be willing to give him $15 million a year at this age in production for 2 years. If you're the Seahawks next year, and let's say everything goes to plan, right, the rest of the season, and he's playing like he is right now, a 3-year, $45 million deal is in no means a expensive deal for a quarterback.